Hello everyone, welcome back to the park on a wet Wednesday. So yeah, slightly different park bench today. Mainly dew in the park, so I left to do a Garmin training plan. Said should have been a easy 3 point something mile run. According to me, I've done further than that, but my Garmin watch seems in no rush to say I'm anywhere near finishing it, so I paused it for a second just while I record the video. So where are we at? So yesterday was in the gym. So yeah, you set training exercises as expected. So leg presses and single leg squats are now not my fun exercise, but a harsh necessity probably. So back in the gym tomorrow for another session, and allegedly, according to my training plan from Garmin, I've got my cadence run to do, so I'll probably try and do that in the morning, try and give myself a little bit of distance before I go to the gym after lunch and do that session, and then that should be it until Saturday when I've got my negative split run, and I think then Garmin's hinting it might try and squeeze another tied leg run in on Sunday for me as well, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, I'm not quite sure if Garmin Sync's struggling or something, but yeah, by my reckoning, I've done the workout for today. So after doing the leg press and squats, I'm certainly aware of my buttocks today. They are letting their chase the exercises being known. So yeah, a bit of DOMs, and also across the tops of the shoulders and down the tops of the arms. So that was the other sort of bit of the exercises which were new. So we'll see how that feels after tomorrow. So how was the run itself? It was okay. Second lap wasn't too bad. It felt reasonable. I found like I got a bit of a rhythm. No real niggles. That lasted until about the start of the third lap. Then the sort of niggle on the hamstring started a little bit, and yeah, we'll see what happens there. So I can't quite get the monument in the picture, but that might be a little bit more interesting. So yeah, like I say, relatively niggle free, but like I say, a bit of DOMs from yesterday. One of the other questions, so you might have noticed when I pull the stats up, one of the things I sort of have in there is my half marathon best time, post-century it says. I've done a quick graph, I'll pop it up here, which is basically a graph I produced from my Excel spreadsheet, which has got sort of most of my running logs in it for the races that I've done over the years. So you'll see there was a few leading up to around 1997, which is when I did my sort of 2 marathons, and then a hiatus for quite a few years before I sort of picked up road running again, and you'll see then there was a sort of peak. I did quite a few of those sort of half marathon distances, so that's why I'm sort of counting the sort of post turn of the century runs, that sort of second stage, if you will. If this is could I count it as my third stage? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, my twilight stage, my running career probably. But yeah, so that's why I sort of picked my best running time out of that sort of previous running stage of my life. So that's what that's all about. Interestingly enough, one of the things that popped on my Facebook feed today was a Zombies run post from a run I did about 5 years ago when I was working away one evening. So I'll pull that out as well, just to sort of compare how today's zombie run stats look like at the end of it. Probably wasn't a similar distance, but I think it's probably got something in there which would be an average pace or something like that. So I know I'm probably not quite at the stage where I should be comparing these things, but it popped up, so it seemed fine. So that's where I'm at, and that's the plan. So I might do a cheeky little check-in tomorrow. So it might be a short one, or I might record it and then bolt it onto Saturdays. I think that might be worthwhile better. I think I'll probably only have about 2 or 3 minutes of content unless anything changes. So if you hear from me tomorrow, something's happened, which I found worth talking about. If you don't, then the next update will be Saturday, probably in the afternoon after parkrun. So in the meantime, thanks for watching. I hope you find some of this useful or of interest at some point anyway. I certainly do, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.